Alrighty YouTube, another one of Kip's Clips. So I came across this article on RT and it's Lavrov coming out and saying that foreigners have reportedly trained Syrian rebels in Afghanistan to use chemical weapons, and Lavrov has came out and said this. Now, do bear in mind this is the foreign minister of Russia, right? I think they came out, was it Lavrov that came out and said, or was it Putin that came out and called Kerry a liar openly? It's either Lavrov or Putin, I forget now. They've been a lot more honest, in my opinion, in this whole thing, far more honest about this whole situation, and because I believe that they are on the, when it comes to the Syrian situation, up to a certain point where their loyalties lie, Russia are on the right side of the argument, definitely with inside Syria. So all they've had to do is literally stand up there and tell the truth, in my opinion, on many occasions. And I want to put this in conjunction with a couple other things that came out in the last couple of days. This was from Geopolitics about the Saudis bankrolling new rebel forces to fight own war in Assad. Okay, joining the dots here, the Saudis training up people inside Afghanistan. Afghanistan ran by America and Britain, NATO forces. America, very strong ally of Saudi, and supporting Saudi Arabia's ultimate agenda inside Syria. See the dots all sort of adjoining here. Then you also seen Bandar Bush allegedly, rumouredly getting fired by the Saudis. He was in charge of their operations inside Syria, which had failed. So who's in charge of them now? That is the question. In Bandar Bush, it's somebody else coming afresh. His head's on the block now, so it's his job to carry out the Saudi agenda inside Syria. What time frame has he been given? Is it the two? I think Bandar had about 2 years, 3 years inside heading the Syria campaign. So anyway, let's go and see what Lavrov is saying today. There are reports that some third-party countries, Saudi Arabia, Israel, America, France, UK, are training Syrian rebels to use chemical weapons inside Afghanistan. Russian Foreign Minister Lavrov said the intention is to put the skill to use in a new false flag actions inside Syria, he explained. Anyway, this is brilliant, man. This is just like, the way I'm reading it, I think he's 100% genuine, in the sense that he's just coming out and just nipping this false flag in the bud. I think there could be strong speculation that there's leaks, leakers, Russian, pro-Russian people inside the NSA, hence the Snowden thing and all the stuff that came out about the NSA. That's if it wasn't CIA versus NSA, if Russia had some input in the Snowden operation to blacklist, curb the NSA's / GCHQ's power. Anyway, that was a wee tangent, sorry where was I. Lavrov said the intention inside Syria, explained the suspected training happening inside Afghan territories not under control of the government in Kabul, Lavrov said. Some reports indicate that Al-Qaeda-linked radical Al-Nusra Front is planning to smuggle toxic components and relevant specialists into Iraqi territory to stage terrorist attacks there. This time, Lavrov said the Russian minister, who spoke after meeting his Kuwaiti counterpart Salim al-Salim, that dude, warned against any possible provocations in Syria related to the ongoing processes of its chemical weapons disarmament. We are standing for conducting the work in a precise manner in accordance with the roadmap and without any hindrance. We warn against any possible provocation, Lavrov says. So the Saudis, not through Bandar Bush's time, still further threatening to hit Russia. Attempts to see this chemical weapons disarmament succeed. Are they still further threatening Russian interests inside Syria. Al-Nusra Front is considered one of the most combat-worthy parts of the militants fighting against Damascus. It has said that it takes orders from Al-Qaeda branch operating in Iraq. Many countries, including the US, list the group as a terrorist organisation over several high-profile bombings it organised in Syria. Use of chemical weapons in August near Damascus triggered a serious international crisis. The US threatened to use military force against the government of Assad, which is blamed for the attack. The tension was diffused after a Russian brokered deal to destroy Syria's chemical weapons arsenal. Damascus insists that the August incident and several previous cases of alleged chemical weapons usage in Syria were provocations by opposition forces, something I believe as well. Russia shares this view. Earlier, Russia diplomatic source said that the August sarin gas attack was a special operation of Saudi Arabia intelligence conducted with the help of a radical Islamist militant group operating near Damascus, Al-Nusra. The group called Liwa al-Islam is headed by the son of a Saudi cleric. Again, a Russian diplomatic unnamed source said, is this just leaks coming out in Russia, sort of we know what you're doing. There's been reports of threats coming out from Saudi Arabia about their controlled Islamic extremists to hit Russia's Sochi Winter Games and here it looks like there's been further threats on Russia, UN interests carrying out the chemical weapons disarmament inside Syria. So I'll leave a link for this down below. You can go and check it out. I'll leave a link for these two as well. The links for the articles are in the clips. So if you want to go and check those stuff out as well, I believe they are joined a wee bit here. If you go and look at it, Saudi bankrolled new fighting force in Syria against Assad, and then you get Bandar Bush getting sacked. I would surmise that somebody else has been put in place, a new head of Saudi intelligence to carry out this agenda inside Syria. So all the links will be down below. Alright to YouTube, so thumbs it up, share it on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, if you're glad I brought the information to your attention. Subscribe to my channel down below to keep up to date with the latest news and updates. Check out Facebook, Twitter links, good way to keep in touch if they shut the channel down. Check out the radio show link below, me and Kev Gunn, Glasgow Underground News Network, live every Sunday 6 to 8 on truthfrequencyradio.com. And leave me all your comments below, good, bad, ugly and indifferent. Let me know what you think about this. Alright to YouTube, thanks for listening. Catchies.